Welcome back to Dipansh Video Time, and in this video I am going to be showing you how you can get stock data and then after that put it into a normal CSV or an Excel file. So let's get started. So first we're going to be getting stock_test.py as our main file. Okay, so now let's start this. Okay, so the first thing that I am going to do is this. So obviously I want to go down here. So let's go down here. And I would like to pip install Y Finance. We can also name it Yahoo Finance. So we can wait, and now you can see that it is connecting everything we need for our Yahoo Finance library. So we can wait first a little bit. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So now we have to just wait. Now after this is done, we can just wait for all of this to be done. I can just start coding so that we don't waste enough time. So first I want to import pandas as PD, because what we're going to be doing is that we're going to be converting our variables to a main pandas data frame so that we can convert it into a .csv file. So first we're going to import pandas as PD. Then after that we're going to be importing Y Finance as YF. So now we have the two main libraries we need here. Now after that I'm going to be putting in stock_data is equal to. So now we're going to be getting our data for the stock. So I am going to be putting in any stock name. So you can put in any stock name you want, but for now I'm going to be using TCS from NSE in India. So Yahoo Finance. So wf.download to get our main data. Now I'm going to be using tcs.ns. So that's going to be our stock. That's going to be the stock we're going to be getting our data from. Then after that, we want a period for how long we want that data. So I want the period to be around 10 days. So I want data to be around 10 days. So now we get the data. Now let's get in the interval. Now by default the interval will be 1 day, but for testing purposes we'll put in 12 hours first. Then you guys can see, so interval is for how many hours or after how many days you want the data for. So how many hours or how many days you want to skip before you get the next piece of data. So now we have the interval. Now we want the rounding. Now you might be asking what the rounding will do. So obviously whenever we are working with stocks, the stock price will never be exactly $37. It wouldn't be exactly $38. It would be like 37.045 or 37.011. So what this rounding will do is that it will round it to the second decimal place instead of showing all that zero blah 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 stuff behind it. So it will take out all the nonsense and it will round it to the second, and it will round it to the most second decimal point. Now we want our D, which is going to be our main, that is going to be our data frame. So pd dot data frame and then our data is equal to stock data. Now let me explain what this line does. So this line doesn't do much. We are defining our variable called D, and it's called out. Now we are changing it to a data frame over here by naming it pd.dataframe. So what we're doing is that we're changing it to a data frame, a pandas data frame, and over there the data of our main data frame is our variable stock data, which in return is our stock data, which is the stock data. Yeah. That's what it is. Now what we can do over here is d.toCSV function. This .toCSV function will convert our main stock data frame to a CSV file, and I'm going to be naming it stock data ex1 dot CSV over here. And now if I run this, it will take a little bit of time because it is obviously changing a whole data to our this, and now it is not changing. So now you can see that it is showing interval 12 hours not supported. Valid interval is 1 minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 60 minutes, 90 minutes, 1 hour, 1 day, 5 day, 1 week, 1 month, and 3 months. So instead of 1 day, I'm going to be putting it to 5 days. So 5 days. Let's run this again. Okay. Now if I go here, you can see that we have a stock data ex1 file over here. So if I run this, it will take a little bit of time to open. You can see that it is having our whole data. So this is for day 0, day 5, and day number 10. Now if I change this interval to, let's say, 1 and not run it yet, you can also see that it is converting each number to its nearest second decimal point. And now if I change this to 1 day and remove rounding just for an example to show you guys, and then we wait. Oh yeah, it's not gonna work because we already have that. I'm gonna put it as example 2. It's gonna be done. If I just go back to example 2 here, you can see that now instead of 3 we have around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now you can see that instead of the whole decimal point being rounded to 2, it is now showing every single decimal point. So you can see from here and compare this. Okay. Now obviously this is just the basics. There are a lot more things you can play with here. If I just type it like that, you can see that you even have a ticker, start date, then our end date. Then after that you can even have your auto adjust, back adjust, our rounding that we're using, our timeout session, and then after that you can have list of tickers to download, valid periods. So our period we have put in 10 days, but you know it's working because we just did. And then this is our valid interval. You can read all of this, so you can just copy it, read it, and you'll be a master in getting stock data and turning it into a CSV file. So I hope you like this video, this very simple tutorial. I hope you like and subscribe. Until next time, Dipansh Video Time is out. Bye-bye.